Good morning, class, and welcome to Agriculture Mechanization SOAT 104. I am Dr. Felix Amenyoya Hanyo, and I'll be handling this course for the next 13 weeks. Okay, we'll be looking at what is mechanization, its importance, the constraints that face mechanization in Ghana and Africa as a whole. We'll be also looking at farm power, the various farm powers available for agriculture mechanization. Would also look at engines, internal combustion engines, the different types of engines that we have. We look at both the 4-stroke, the 2-stroke, the diesel, the petrol type of engines. We would look at also what are tractors, the different types of tractors that are available, their use, their importance. We'll then look at tillage systems, both primary, secondary tillage operations that are available and the equipment that are used. We'll look at sowing machinery, harvesting machinery as well. And then we would also look at criteria necessary for selection of tractors. Now, when it comes to agricultural mechanization, it's been there for a very, very long time. Okay. In the top 10 engineering achievements of the 20th century, agricultural mechanization came 7th. It's among the top 10. That shows that it came to revolutionize the way we produce food. It came to also help in problems with food security, that we're able to now produce at a large scale as compared to using just human labor or drought animals as well. Now, what is agricultural mechanization? Simply is the application of equipment and machinery, okay, as well as the implementation of farm tools to improve the productivity of farm labor and land, to maximize output and increase agricultural and food production. Now, that being said, we know that it involves the selection, the operation, utilization, and maintenance of mechanical devices and systems in agricultural operations and production for the utmost benefit of man. There have been several definitions of agricultural mechanization across the years. I will just take a look at some of these definitions. Okay, Odigbo defined agricultural mechanization as the use of any machine to accomplish the types of operation involved in agricultural production. Clark said it's generally used as a term for the overall description of the application of agricultural inputs to production, processing, and storage of farm products. Also, Uga viewed mechanization as the use of modern agricultural machines in place of traditional tools, equipment, machinery, and facilities with its colleagues. Alusoy defined agricultural mechanization as the use of machines for agricultural production, and the FAO stated that agricultural mechanization encompasses the design, the manufacture, the distribution, maintenance, as well as repair and general utilization of tools and machines. From all these definitions, we realize that machines play a very vital role when it comes to agricultural mechanization. Okay. Now, what's the concept? Okay, the concept of mechanization is using engineering principles, technologies that are readily available, and also that keep on evolving to solve problems in agriculture. And the ultimate aim is to increase production, productivity for the benefit of man. Now, some of these developments include application and management of all mechanical aids for field operation, water control, material handling, storage, and processing. Also, mechanical aids, those that help. We are looking at the hand tools, the animal drawn implements, power tillers, tractors, engines, just to mention but a few, which are all employed. Now, the scope of farm mechanization is broad. It starts from the area of some of the areas are like irrigation, improved irrigation facilities, talk about the systems that are readily available, so that water that is not readily available can can be minimized, but at the same time, there'll be increase in production using systems like partial root zone drying, irrigation. Let's talk of it. We can talk of introduction of high yielding and new varieties of crops that are introduced into the system, into the country. It also involves the utilization of basic equipment like water, seed, fertilizer, and all that are all employed in mechanization. Now, the benefits of mechanization are numerous. We can talk of the timeliness of operation. When we talk of the timeliness of operation, we are looking at being able to clear your land, prepare it, and carry out operations readily as machines are now working and not humans that can fall sick, that can the weather is not favorable for. We're looking at precision of operation, planting in rows and online with and easily with a machine. Okay, we're looking at reduction in drudgery of labor. This is reduced. Reduction of loss of crops and food products, increase in productivity of the land. In that now you're able to add inputs, fertilizers, irrigation system. You're able to clear bigger land space, and by so you increase production and productivity of the land. We're also able to amend the soil as well. And this would lead then to increased economic return to the farmer, thereby raising his status. And this will also reduce rural urban migration as work could be provided in the rural areas, road development would come, post-harvest facilities, losses facilities would all be built and constructed. By so doing, making it a viable venture and reducing rural urban migration. That said, also, the benefits of mechanization we know is that it makes work easier. It makes work easier as compared to using human labor or animal drought operations. Now, there are also limiting factors when it comes to farm mechanization, and this includes small and fragmented land holdings. There's less invest. Farmers do not have the money, the capital to invest in buying tractors. It's expensive. Okay, we realize that even availability of different farm machines for suitable operations are not there. We do not have them. Most of the tractors just have plows like the discs and the mold ball. But to talk of secondary equipment like harrows, cultivators, ridges are not readily available. Okay, the skill, personnel to repair and these facilities are not readily available. Lack of trained manpower, high cost of the machines, inadequate quality control of machines, and talk of government policy and commercial inputs and for import, it's also a problem. If government can take away these taxes, these high taxes on agricultural inputs, that would encourage people, farmers, to import these machines, implement tractors into their country to improve and also increase production as well. And all these will entreat government to look into it if we want to mechanize our production. Next week, we'll be looking at farm power. I entreat you to read on the various sources of farm power available, starting from human power to animal power, mechanical power, electrical, and renewable power. All of these that are readily available. Yeah. And I wish you the best of the day. Have a blessed and wonderful week. Bye for now.